Thursday morning, I've got July the 10th, 2025. Ken Arzone here, Vista, California. Hope everyone's doing okay. Baseball players, 300 career batting average or better. I've covered 108 of them. This will be 109. Who's next? Harvey Kuenn. Have you heard of him? He's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. But he has a 303 career batting average, 2,092 career hits. And he did it in 1,833 games. Let's look at his career. We'll be quick. 1952 through 1966. So the 50s and the 60s. This guy was a good hitter. Harvey Kuenn. Have you heard of him? Kuenn. I haven't paid attention to him that much. I've read about him a little bit in baseball books I have. I have over 300 baseball books. Let's look at his career. Detroit Tigers. Played for the Indians, the Giants. Looks like the Cubs and the Phillies. So he bounced around. Stopped playing at age 35. In 1952, he was 21 years old, 19 games, 26 hits, 325 average. But 1953, his second year in the league, 22 years old, he breaks out. Listen to these numbers. 155 games, 679 at-bats. Did you know he led the league in at-bats? Second year, Harvey Kuenn. 94 runs scored, good. 209 hits. Did you know that Harvey Kuenn, his second year in the league, got 209 hits? Batted 308. Excuse me. That was 1953. 1954. His third year in the league. He plays every game. 656 at-bats. 2 years in a row, he leads the league in at-bats. Who is this guy? Excuse me. Who is this guy? Third year in the league, and he's leading the league in at-bats. 81 runs scored, okay. 201 hits. Back-to-back 200-hit seasons. How many guys in baseball history in their first 3 years in the league have 200-hit seasons? Not that many. There are guys who have done it, but he's one of the few. He bats 306, so 2 years in a row, 300 or better. His fourth year, 1955, he scores 101 runs, gets 190 hits. Excuse me. So, he goes 209, 201, and now he goes 190. Nice 3-year stretch. Bats 306, 3 years in a row, 300. He's not a power hitter, so not much, and he's not an RBI producer. Never had 100 RBIs in a season, and he only had 2 seasons where he had double-digit home runs. And his high in home runs is only 12. So he's not a slugger. He's a pure hitter. So that's 4 years. His fifth year, 1956, 25 years old, 96 runs scored, 196 hits. Back-to-back 190 plus, and he has 4 years in a row over 190 in hits. That's 332. Good year. 1957, 173 hits, 277. A little off. 1958, 179 hits, 319. So that's 4 years, 5 years, 300. 1959, his best year. 99 runs scored, 198 hits. But listen to this, 42 doubles, and he bats 353 and gets the batting title. So this is 8 years in the league. He has 5 300 batting average seasons. And listen to the hit totals in the first 8 years. First year is 26 hits, okay, but it's only 19 games. But then he goes 209, 201, 190, 196, 173, 179, and now he goes 198. Nice 7-year stretch of hits. Would you agree? And he bats 353. You got to take notice of this guy. So he's got a good career going in his first 8 years. 1960, ninth year in the league. 146 hits, 308. So that's 7 seasons, 300 or better. 1961, 125 hits, 265. 1962, 148 hits, 304. 8 seasons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, his 8th season, 300 or better. 1963, 121 hits, 290. 1964 starts to fall off a little bit. Not playing as much, 262. 1965, 223 average. And then 1966 will be his last year, 296. So why am I covering Harvey Kuenn? This is a guy that got off to a really good start in his baseball career. Played 15 years. His first 8 were good, but then the next 7, he dropped off. I find it curious that some players have the potential to be really good baseball players and have a good career with the stats and accomplishments. The really good ones maintain it for 20 years or 22 years, even 24 years in the leagues. But there are other players, their first half of their career, they get going really good and they're hot. But then the second half of their career, they drop off. And Harvey Kuenn is one of these guys. The question I ask is this. Why do some players, they have the potential to be really good players, fall off in their second half of their career? Is it injuries? Is it, if they're really good for like an 8-year stretch, they're piling up the hits, they're batting over 300. If they're really good, why can't they maintain it? Harvey Kuenn, he had the potential to have a really good baseball career. So he did it in his first 8 years, but then the next 7 years, he fell off. Why? He played 1,833 games, had 6,913 at-bats. That's good. 950 runs scored. Only had 1 100 run scored season. Had a couple of 90s. 2,092 hits. I like that. But he got most of those hits in his first half of his career, his first 8 or 9 years. He got the most of his hits. The second half fell off. But 2,000 hits, 356 doubles, 671 career RBIs. He did maintain, though, for his career, 15 years, 303 career batting average. I like it. Keep it above 300. He won a batting title, 353. Slugging, No, on base 357. Not a slugger. He had 2,821 total bases. I wonder why in baseball history some players have the potential, but they fall short. I wonder why that happens. Where other players, great superstars, not only have the potential, but they maintain it and even sometimes improve upon it. And after 20 or 22 or 24 years in the league, they rack up all the career accomplishments and stats and set records. Some players have that ability to maintain it their entire career. Example, Ty Cobb, 24 years in the league, 23 seasons, 300 or better. He passes 4,000 career hits. He passes 5,000 total bases. Gets the 12 batting titles. Even toward the end of his career, the second to the last part of his career. The season before he retired, he batted 357. And then in his last season, he batted 323. Finished his career over three. He finished his career 366. You would think, okay, 15 years, he's hot. He's got the batting titles. 17 years, 18 years, he's batting 300. But then you would think around year 20 or 21, he would start to fall off. He didn't. He maintained it, kept going. And by his 24th year in the league, he batted 323. I think it was 100 games he played. But still, maintained it. He didn't bat like 250. And then the second to the last of his seasons, his 23rd season out of 24, batted 357. Go figure. Another guy, Henry Aaron, 23 years in the league, right? But he maintained that 300 batting average, and then he maintained his slugging too. He got over the 700 mark in home runs. Another guy, Babe Ruth, 22-year career, but the first 5 or 6 he was pitching. He did fall off toward the end, but he maintained in the first half of his career. He got going, got really hot, right? He pitched for 5 or 6, and then he started playing every day. And he got a lot of really good years, like 19, 20, 21, 22, right in there. Right in the middle, he had 1 year where he messed up. But then when he came back, the second half of his career, he maintained his excellence. Then toward the end, the last season was a bust. But he was a player, 22 years, racked up all the accomplishments that are unmatched in baseball history. The slugging percentage, home runs, RBIs, his walks, his batting average, 342 career batting average. Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, another guy, Henry Aaron, Tris Speaker, George Sisler. Their first half of their career is excellent, and then the second half, they maintain it. What's the point I'm trying to make? Why do some players have the ability to maintain excellence their entire career, where other players start off hot, but then they kind of fall off? Why does that happen? If you're good in the first half, why can't you be good in the second half? Is it injuries? That's a question I've been asking a lot. Harvey Kuenn, I wanted to look at him because he started off really good. 209 hits, 201, 190, 196, 173, 179, 198. That was his first 8 years. And then the second half just fell off. All right, we're done with him. Harvey Kuenn, interesting guy in baseball history. Who's next? Let's see. How about this guy? Mark Grace. 303 career batting average. He was a good player. He had 2,445 career hits. Played 16 years, but he got off to a late start. His first year, 24 years old. What happened to the first 4 years from age 20 to 24? Let's look at Mark Grace next. I'm out.